watch me tower over clams. Bitch, I'm showered in the greatness. I'm just waiting on the gram, baby.
Hey, yo, what's going down? I'm OD, and this is Slump Sessions, the show that is the culture. No longer the music, no longer the show that is the music. We are the show that is the culture. This episode is brought to you by fishscale84.com. Go over, check out the site, check out the store, man. You won't be disappointed. And Reneka App Builders, head over there to renekaappbuilders.com. Set you up an app, set you up a website, step your app game up. We got Earl the Monarch.
What's going on, man?
In the building.
Yes, sir.
What's going down?
Man, you know, just trying to get it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You out
Promote this
here.
music. You feel me?
So, I kind of want to start it out with, you know, letting the people know who is Earl the Monarch.
Man, Earl the Monarch is a hip-hop artist, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring, I ain't gonna say be cliche and say to bring the real back, but you know what I'm saying?
But you're trying to bring the real back.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Trying to bring back, like, messages and music, you know what I'm saying?
I got that.
You feel me? And, like, spitting some real shit without, you know what I'm saying, keeping all the drugs and the lean, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But, you know, gotta have some type of message in it as well. You feel me?
Everybody's got, you know, the kind of their own message that they want to bring. And yours is definitely real.
Appreciate that.
You definitely got a real message. So where are you from?
I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, man. You know
PA.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out PA.
Home of the Trill.
Hey.
UGK. The whole nine. You feel me?
So, I mean, not to kind of throw out how old you are, but whenever you were kind of getting into, you know, rap, how was it in Port Arthur?
Man, I mean,
do you kind of have to try to live up to, you know, Bun B and all them out there, or
not really.
No?
Nah. Like, I mean, truth be told, even them, like, they had to move to Houston to get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To really boom with it. Like, Port Arthur, and it's not a knock on my city, but they don't really show a lot of love. You kind of got to get love somewhere else before they show you love. But, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a few rappers out there. It's a lot of people that's booming. You feel me? But once you get that cosign by, you know, Bun and cosign a few artists, Steven Jackson co-signed a few artists, you really got to have that cosign to really just boom. And I'm still working. You feel me?
You out here grinding, man.
Definitely.
So, how long have you been actually, you know, making music for?
I've been writing my whole life, but professionally, I recorded my first mixtape in 2012.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, all right, man.
I was actually going to school for audio engineering.
I was young in 2012.
You know what I'm saying? And I did my first tape there. Dope studio at that college, Lamar State College, Port Arthur. They got a dope music program. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that was my first time recording in a real studio, man. Like, dope little $1 million studio, you feel me?
So, coming in, you know, recording your first project, how was it being in, you know, this new environment of actually, because you were learning it, but to actually be behind the mics, is it?
I mean, you know, a little nerved up, you feel me? But, like, once you really get your groove and everything goes smooth, man, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of went backwards because, you know what I'm saying, I started off in the big studios.
Yeah.
And then went to, you know, recording at home and recording in, you know what I'm saying, the lesser built studios, you feel me? But it was dope to start off where I started off at, you know what I'm saying? And I got my whole first tape mixed for free, you know what I'm saying? So.
But like students there trying to people learning, or?
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, did you ever finish going to school there, or?
Nah.
No?
The truth be told, I didn't see myself being an engineer.
Okay, you wanted to be, you know, the artist.
Right. And I mean, I could have, but like I said, in Port Arthur, there's not really a market for it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would have had to move to Houston, Austin, San Antonio, one of these bigger cities to really even prosper with it. And at the time, I didn't have the money or anything to really keep going with it. So, but I kept going with the music, though. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you've been, you know, writing for all your life. How did you actually get into writing and getting into rap and stuff? Like, what was your upbringing like, kind of?
Well, I mean, hip hop kind of always been in my life because my dad used to be a real big hip hop head back in the day, and I wanted to first start rapping because like my favorite rapper is Game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's a good one.
you feel me? And it was 100 bars and running, and I wrote my first because that was actually over at MC Lightbeat, so I had to write my first freestyle over that. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of whack, but you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
You feel me? But I eventually got a lot better, you know what I'm saying, over the years and shit. But and then keeping 100, man, music videos is what really kind of got my name booming a little bit more than, because I mean you could drop 1 million mixtapes, but
if nobody sees who you are,
exactly,
sees, you know, visual behind it.
You tell somebody you rap, first thing they're gonna do is go to YouTube.
Yeah.
You feel me? All right, let me see what his videos look like.
Either YouTube or Instagram.
You feel me? So
yeah.
Definitely, once I started doing the music videos, that really got my name out there.
So, you know, through your, you know, recording since 2012, you have became a father, right?
Mm-hmm.
How has becoming a dad influenced you to kind of like grind a little bit more, or, you know, really influence the music? Has the music changed, or?
Well, I can't necessarily say the music has changed because that's the only thing I rap about is my life. Cause I can't tell you a type of story or anything that I haven't been through. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the grind, oh man, that once I found out my wife was pregnant, oh man, had to turn it up times 1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? Cause I couldn't be out there. You know what I'm saying? Got me a crib, got everything solidified. I couldn't be out there with my son with no place to stay. You know what I'm saying? So had to turn it up times 1,000,000, man.
How is that grind as an artist, you know, who's trying to come up? Is that grind trying to get your name out there kind of tough?
Yeah, it's most definitely tough.
It's tough. It's tough, I'm sure, to get your sound, your music into eyes and ears of new people.
I mean, it's definitely tough, man. But I mean, the reward is always pretty good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was never the type of person to like force my music down your throat, but I usually let the music speak for itself, and I've pretty much never gotten I've never gotten bad feedback on my music. And then, like, I love for somebody to hear my music for the first time, and then they see me. Like, once I started dropping videos, I'm seeing people at gas stations, I'm seeing people at HEB, you know, grocery stores. Oh man, I didn't know you rap, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit dope. Whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? And like, that shit keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you drop a video and you real excited and like first day the views ain't what you want it to be. Yeah. They eventually come, but you overly excited when you drop the video or drop the tape.
I know that feeling.
You know what I'm saying? And then that kind of gets you like, man, I don't know if this shit gonna work.
Yeah.
But when you know what I'm saying, when somebody like unexpectedly walks up to you and tells you, man, your shit is dope, keep grinding, that shit fuels, you know what I'm saying?
That grind just overcomes everything else that you've been thinking.
Facts, 100%.
And it makes it all worth it at the end.
Most definitely.
So I kind of, you know, I'm just curious of how did you get the name Earl the Monarch?
Truth be told,
is your name Earl?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to go by the rap name OE. So
OE, that's funny. I go by the, you know, it's OD.
You know what I'm saying? And like I really needed something that stand out a little more, and something because like if I Googled OE, I definitely wasn't the first thing to pop up. So I needed something that was gonna like pop and something that really like stick. And there's no other Earl the Monarchs on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it took me like 3 months to really just come up with a name, just searching for something different. And the monarch came from, you know, the word monarch means like leader or king.
Yeah,
so,
king.
You know what I'm saying?
For everybody out there who doesn't know, monarch means king.
You know what I'm saying? And I figured like I might as well put like, you know, my real name in there. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just roll with that. And you know, at first some people was like, oh man, you need to go back to OE. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna rock with what I got.
So I mean, rap names is something that actually like intrigues me a lot. Why the Why going with your actual name instead of just something that's like completely off the wall?
Well, because in my music, I'm 100% giving you me. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not give you my actual name, too, as well? You know what I'm saying?
So, in your music, what would you describe like the sound as? It's definitely, I would say it's definitely more old school. You definitely have like a more conscious sound.
A lot of people like compare it to like Scarface, but that's not something I really like went into. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten that more than a few times.
I like Scarface. Scarface. Shout out Scarface.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out Scarface. But I mean, I never really tried to create a sound. I kind of just
It was just you.
basically, you know what I'm saying? If a beat come on, especially if I love the beat, I just get to writing and whatever comes out, you know what I'm saying? It's just how it comes out, you feel me? Like, what I definitely need to do a little more going forward, need to definitely start doing some more ad-libs. You know, that's like, in music now, some people won't even listen to your music if you ad-libs, you feel me? So, I'm trying to work on that, but other than that, I'm sticking with the same style, you know what I'm saying?
So I was, of course I had to listen to your albums. You, in one of your songs, you said that conscious rap is the minority. Do you still feel that way, or?
It definitely is. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the...
Do you listen to like the newer rap, or? You listen to the Kodaks? Do you listen to anything like that, or?
I like Travis.
Okay, yeah.
Lil Baby cool. But I mean, me personally, it's really not even really about the new wave. It's really, I listen to a lot of stuff I can relate to.
Okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
a lot of this, some of the...
You can't relate to it.
Yeah, I can't relate
As
to
younger,
it. So.
they talking about shit that you don't do.
So, you know what I'm saying? I can't necessarily
You
relate
ain't
to
out here
it.
popping Zans and pulling guns out on people.
Facts, so, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. It's not a knock on it, but, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. If I'm in a club or something, I don't want to hear, like, Nas or Scarface. You feel me? But, like, I just
here
feel
drinking, listening to some Wu-Tang.
You feel me? Like, I kind of want to... You need this type of music, but I feel like it's not enough diversity. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you're driving, through the car, you kind of you're just chilling. You listen to something that your ears like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something you can vibe out to type shit.
So, what is Dream Until Records?
Well, we had a crew back in the day. It was called Dunk Gang.
Dunk Gang?
Yeah, acronym, Dream Until Niggas Know.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all were out here, like, hooping.
Nah. And just to keep it, like, a more professional, like, look for the label or everything. So, I just shorted it down to Dream Until Records.
Okay. So, you started it.
Mm-hmm.
How was it, starting, kind of a company, a record, label? And
I mean, a lot of people that was on the team aren't there anymore because a lot of people wasn't serious.
Okay.
A lot of people like, oh yeah, man, I'm ready to get in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
It's all fun and games, so you really got to put in the work to do it.
Facts. And like, I mean, I'm all for helping people to get in the lab and everything, but I mean, I'm down there in the lab almost every day. Like, it's people that record once a year.
Record one song and they'll just, hey man, listen to my song, and then they don't ever follow it up.
Like, all right, what else you got? You know what I'm saying? So
it's definitely, the rap game is definitely something that you got to be consistent with, and people look for consistency.
Yeah, and because we're kind of, hip hop is almost oversaturated because like every Friday is, and this is like big artists. Every Friday it's a new album coming out. So you got to think about underground too.
Every day.
For every like popular hip hop album that comes out, there's like 17 underground projects coming out too. So like if you're not consistent, you're going to be forgotten, completely forgotten nowadays.
And it's crazy the way people listen to music is they'll hear a new album, one day, but then be off of it a few days later, and they're looking for something new. Their ears are always looking for something new. And if you can give them that consistency, they're looking for you. Nowadays,
I mean, a lot of the fans' attention span is real short. And I mean,
yes,
a lot of
that's
the
what
music,
I was going at.
A lot of the music isn't really like it's really just the beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't really say much, and the reason a lot of people drop so much music because they don't really have much to say.
Shout out to all the producers out there. You really making some of these artists.
Definitely.
You definitely making some of these artists.
It's a lot of dope producers out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mark Stevenson. He does a lot of my beats now. I locked in with him earlier this year.
Okay.
He does a lot of my beats
shout out
now.
to Mark Stevenson. You definitely making some good shit.
Cardi Prince. I want to shout out my man Daniel Castillo, Dan to the L. He does all my videos now.
Okay.
I locked in with him, and man, we've been making some magic happen. You feel me?
So, the Paint on the Rocks, was that your first like major kind of thing, or?
That was my first project after I changed my name to Earl the Monarch.
Okay. So as OE, how many albums did you drop out?
I had 7 mixtapes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I ended up taking, because I wasn't doing my stuff right. My mixing wasn't that good, and
can you still find those OE albums like anywhere?
I took all of them off of there now. Yeah, I mean, I still have them on, you know what I'm saying, the stash. But
you ever listen to them?
Yeah.
You still got some shit in there you like to listen to?
Yeah, I mean, I still have some shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I might re-release them later, you know what I'm saying? Just like as some, like, archive mixtape or something, but, like, some of the mixing, it makes it hard to listen to, you know what I'm saying?
Was it that bad?
It wasn't that, but it's definitely better than some of the shit that's out, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, as you grow,
and as somebody who was in engineering, you can hear these different things.
Facts, you know, I can hear a lot of shit that a lot of people won't hear. So for me, it's a little hard to listen to. Like, man, I can't believe I thought this was good. But like, as far as like the lyrics and the beats, they was always good. But Paint on the Rocks, that was my first project. Once I changed my name to Earl the Monarch, I worked on that for about 1.5 years. Locked in with a few producers, and I shot 1 video and a short film to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that one's not on Apple Music or nothing. You got to go to SoundCloud to listen to that one, right?
Well, Paint on the Rocks is on Spotify. It's not on Apple Music.
Okay. See, I don't have Spotify.
Yeah, I need to get that on Apple Music ASAP.
See, I went to your SoundCloud. I was like, man, let me check it out. So I found it on there, and it's good. You got, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that shit.
You definitely have the bars.
Appreciate that shit, man. And
so, how was it putting that one together? Like for your first, I'm changing my name. I'm trying to come in strong. How was that put in together?
Well, it was a little different. I tried to change my whole process up. I took a lot of time. I sat on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like usually I would just record, mix, and kind of just put it out. I sat on a lot of records, and because a lot of times with like when I was OE, I would like go back and listen to something like, I could have said this, or you know what I'm saying, I could have said this way. I sat on a lot of stuff, and then I changed it. You know what I'm saying? I changed some stuff around, but I locked it in. I did like 25 songs. I chopped it down to 18, including like an intro and a skit. But I tried to do jump out of my comfort zone just a little bit on that project.
Yeah.
Not as much as in my later music, but I tried to jump out of my comfort zone. Did a few records. Like I tried to do like a club joint, which was damn, I forgot the name. It's featuring Jazz Hustle, Dance For Me.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to jump out of my comfort zone. I did that, and first single was Bulletproof Dream. That's the one we did the first video for, and that was the one that really, you know what I'm saying? Once people seen the video for that one, they're like, man, you know what I'm saying? That shit
you
was
onto
dope.
something here.
Type shit, you know what I'm saying?
How is it getting out of your comfort zone as an artist?
I mean, it's something that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
As far as, because you have to, if you want to progress, you can't. That's really with anything. Like,
yeah, because nobody likes to be uncomfortable, but it adds to progression.
Mm-hmm. Like if you can be good uncomfortably, like
there's nothing you can't do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you good forever. You know what I'm saying?
So why the name Paint on the Rocks?
Well, I was going through some financial situations throughout that album, and a lot of depression, and ironically, every night, every day, after work, I would come home and I would drink.
What's your drink of choice?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Exactly what I'm drinking right now. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
shout out.
Shout out Jack Daniels.
On the rocks too.
You know what I'm saying?
You still on the rocks.
Facts. So I originally was gonna go with Everything Is Better Through a Brown Tint. That was gonna be the original name of the album.
I like that though.
You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, man, that's a little too long. And
Yeah, it sounds good though.
Yeah, and that's why in the intro track I say both. I say Everything Is Better Through a Brown Tint. I'm sipping pain on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in between which one I was gonna do.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But that's why I ended up titling it that.
So whenever you made the album, was it like it was a compilation of songs, or was it like you already had a direction you wanted to kind of take in?
A little bit of both. Like the first 4 records in the process of recording it, it was kind of just songs.
Yeah.
And then once I picked the right producers, I was like, all right, I know exactly where this album is going, and I locked in, and it's pretty much a constant flow throughout the album of the direction. Everything it's not 100% like Depression, but you know what I'm saying. It's like trying to get out of that depression.
Yeah.
And like the next album is beating the depression. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm always curious about kind of how the beat selection goes, because I'm really into producers. I really like to, to see what an artist does with a producer. How is it like with you with beat selection?
With beat selection, I mean, really, it's really just I'm scrolling through beats, or I'm in the lab with a producer, and it'd be the ones that catch my ear. Like they'll have a whole catalog of dope shit, but it's them certain ones that really just catch your ear. And then like once you start, like they could play a beat and like, man, it's dope, but you know what I'm saying, nothing's really clicking in your mind.
Yeah.
And then when that one beat come on,
it's like ideas just come.
Yeah, ideas just start spewing out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the ones I go for.
Okay. So you had the song Lay Us Down. That has like a really powerful message behind it. So with everything that was going on with all the killings and stuff, is it something in your mind like I want to make a song about this?
Yeah, there was something that had already been on my mind, and I locked in, and I found the beat, and then because I was looking for a beat to really just go in on that topic. And then I wrote my verse, wrote the hook and everything. And then I actually went to a Joe Budden concert.
Okay.
And it was a guy that opened up for him named Lyric Lavelli. And I was like, man, this dude is super dope. I think he'll be dope on this record. So then I hit him up. We chopped it up. We locked in. You know what I'm saying? I sent him the record. He sent it back in like a few days.
Wow.
And then ironically, I think it was Terrence Crutch. He ended up getting killed. That was the guy that got killed on the highway. Yeah. And I think he had just sent his verse back like a week prior, and I was like, I texted him like, I think this might be the perfect time to drop this record. Not to exploit it, but they need to hear.
But it's a powerful message behind it. People should hear, the message.
You feel me? And
yeah.
It will, I mean, we still dealing with it right now. As far as the police killings and shit. But, I mean, I think we got Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying, putting out a good message, and, you know what I'm saying, eventually we going to see some progress.
So you being like an artist that definitely wants to speak a message, do you feel like the artists that are actually like really in the spotlight, do you think they should have like their own platform to kind of be able to speak their piece on it? Or do you think that those artists shouldn't really be talking about stuff that's really happening?
I mean, if they believe something should happen, then I feel like they should speak on it. But some people don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
if you don't care, then don't be fake about it.
Yeah, I think that's what it boils down to. Some people just shouldn't be fake about it. If you have, an opinion, I think everybody should be able to speak it.
You feel me? Yeah, like if you don't care about the situation, and I mean, I'm not faulting you for not speaking.
Yeah.
About it, but if you really do feel a way about it, and voice your opinion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these popular people, as far as music, actors, everything, like their opinions hold weight. So you know what I'm saying? If you feel a certain way about it, you should definitely speak upon it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think their opinions and stuff would really kind of move stuff forward, or would you think it would be like kind of hindrance and people are kind of focused on just themselves having an opinion about it?
Well, it's all about the execution. You know what I'm saying? As you can see with everything going on with Kanye, like,
Yeah.
your message can be great, but your execution can be terrible.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you voice your opinion, I mean, voicing your opinion is one thing, and then acting on it. And once you voice your opinion, a lot of outlets and a lot of bigger names will reach out to you to, you know what I'm saying, do something to move this thing forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So after was it Pain? You came out with what's it called?
This will all be a memory.
Yeah, I knew I was sorry. I knew it was kind of long.
It's all good.
How was that one compared to the last one, putting it out?
Well, like I said, Pain on the Rocks was about the depression. Excuse me. This will all be a memory is about overcoming that depression. And in the original title was going to be One Day This Will All Be a Memory.
Wow.
And the point of that is, whatever you're going through, you may feel like right now this is the worst shit in the world. Tomorrow could be a completely better day.
Yeah.
And yesterday is a memory, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about just like basically just getting over everything, whatever, like trying to move forward with whatever you're going through, whether it's you lost your job or any type of anything that's putting you in depression. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's struggle is different. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about whatever you can do to progress. You can look back on whatever it was he was going through and laugh about it, or, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation about it. Like, man, you remember like a year ago I was going through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at me now. I'm you know what I'm saying?
I'm doing this and this, and
you feel me?
eventually it'll all be, you know, just a memory that you can look back on.
Exactly.
So with this album, you said you definitely went out of your comfort zone. Was it a little bit easier to step out than the last one, or
Yeah.
it definitely was?
Yeah, most definitely. And like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because I didn't have anything to hinder me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm not going through depression anymore, because it's something I feel like you kind of deal with forever, like
On a daily.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't deal with it as much in the writing process of this album, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to push you know what I'm saying, Pound on the Rocks is how you deal with depression. I'm trying to focus on help people get past the depression.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So was the process the same as kind of Paint on the Rocks with this one of you know, beat selection wise, writing process, or were you in like a different kind of set, like a mindset for this one?
Beat selection was about the same. I had a few of the same producers from Paint on the Rocks on this project. As far as writing, it was a little bit of both. It was a little bit of the same and a little bit different. Like I pushed that album back like twice.
Oh, okay.
And one of the best records on the album wouldn't have made it if I didn't push the album back.
Which one?
It's called Mandatory.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That one wouldn't have. I think that might have been the last song I wrote for the album. And like I heard the beat and I immediately.
It has to.
You know what I'm saying? I immediately wrote the first verse, and then I think I went to work that day and I came back that night and finished the last verse. You know what I'm saying? And then I locked in. It's this guy named Kim. He goes by Kim Stefanson on Instagram. I think he's a Trader Truth's artist.
Okay.
I locked in with him. I hit him up. We had been talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing a record. And I hit him up. I like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, I finally got the record. We were supposed to do a song like a year ago, you know what I'm saying? So hey, bro, I finally got the record, you know what I'm saying? I sent it to him. He sent it back like 2 days later, you know what I'm saying? And like this, I had the reference for the hook, and he sent back something different. He was like, man, I like what you got. I think I could do something better.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I hope this shit dope. And when I heard it, I was like, man, this shit.
So kind of just bouncing ideas off of each other.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He sent it back, and I was like, man, this shit fucking super dope. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, I'm going to rock with this one. Because he sent it like through like a voice message or something. You know what I'm saying? So then he actually sent it back, you know what I'm saying, locked in the studio, sent it back to me. And, you know what I'm saying, we still trying to do the video for it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he's from fucking like Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
wow.
Trying to balance out the schedules and everything, trying to get that video done, but it's definitely coming soon, you know what I'm saying?
So how long before you recorded that one did you actually release the album?
Once I finished, like 100% finished, mixed and mastered, I think I dropped it maybe a month afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that was the last one that actually made the cut.
Mm-hmm.
So it really wasn't that much time in between that one and actually releasing it.
It wasn't that much time.
So you have a song called Dippin'. How was it, you know, actually wanting to do like a straight kind of old school Houston sounding song, you know, for this record?
Well, I mean, once I heard the beat, I really just keep it 100. My verse, I rewrote. I completely rewrote my verse. I had 2 verses, but on because you know it's 2 songs on that record. It's
Yes,
Dippin' and Watch Me Swing.
Watch Me Swing. Which you actually released as a single, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I originally did Dippin'. I had 2 verses, and I got another artist on there named Deezy the Deuce. And I'm not gonna say his verse was like, it wasn't like the most lyrical shit in the world, but it made me like, man, I feel like I could do better on my verse. You know what I'm saying? So I scratched what I had. You know what I'm saying? Redid my verse. You know what I'm saying? And I resent it to him. He was like, yeah, bro, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? And then Watch Me Swing, I did that one right before I did Mandatory. Like, I think I did it like a week before I did Mandatory.
Okay. So that was kind of one of the last ones too.
Yeah, and then I was like, I never did the 2 song in one thing.
Yeah, like that's a little different.
You feel me? So I was like, all right, it's kind of two. I didn't want to have 2 separate songs with kind of the same
sound.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just put one at the end of the other. You know what I'm saying? And then it definitely worked. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely worked. I mean,
shit.
you got to kind of listen through one to get to the other one.
And we were supposed to do a video for Dippin' too, but Deezy the Deuce, he ended up moving to Atlanta.
Oh, see, everybody's out of state.
Yeah, I mean he's from he's from Beaumont, Texas.
Oh, okay.
From it's like 15 minutes away from Port Arthur.
Oh, okay.
And we ended up working together at our job. So you know what I'm saying. When we first locked in, you feel me?
So that's how y'all kind of met. Y'all were working at the same place.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I'm an artist. You're like, I rap too.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And we was chopping it up, and we was supposed to do a record, and then I finally sent it to him, and then I was like, hey, so you know what I'm saying, when you trying to do the video? He was like, shit, man, I'm in Atlanta. I'm like, oh shit. We'll do it eventually, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna lock in, but yeah.
So the song Love, going through your album, that one definitely stood out to me as something that has a really like a real big story behind it. How is it actually writing, a song that has such a big story? Do you kind of have a story in your mind and then try to fit it?
I base it on situations that's like around me.
Yeah.
And then I kind of added like a little bit of a twist to it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have a homie going through something, or if I'm going through something, like I'll just put a little bit of a twist to it towards the end. You know what I'm saying? And like I ain't gonna say embellish on it, but like I don't necessarily say names that of the people that's going through that situation.
Yeah, you ain't want to throw nobody out there.
You know what I'm saying? But and like I add like just a little bit of a twist to it, just so like they're not on some, man, how you gonna put me out there like that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So how is it actually writing a song like that? How are you able to paint such a vivid picture in the listener's mind?
It's all about detail. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I always try to be very descriptive. You know what I'm saying? Like on that one, I spoke about him playing basketball, so you can imagine him. You know what I'm saying? Playing basketball, or you know what I'm saying? Like I have a record on Pan on the Rocks called I was called No Fury.
Okay.
So no fury like a woman scorned.
Yeah.
That record was like a what if with me, because you know what I'm saying, dibbling, dabbling, falling in DMs and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like that was a what if, like you know what I'm saying. Like you see it at the end of the record, the chick burned. The guy was having sex with a chick. And his girlfriend seen, and she burned the house down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like a what if, like, all right, you need to get your shit together.
It could happen.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely can fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? That should be crazy, man.
So how long ago did you release this last album?
I released it in April. I think it was April 6th.
Okay.
No, it was like April 31st.
April 31st. And you have a new one coming out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I have a.
It's a collab.
I have 3 projects coming out I'm working on.
Wow.
I have a No Fear with Contagious.
Okay.
I have Kings with it's a guy named Solar Rook. You know what I'm saying? We did a few records together. I have a solo project coming out called Blue Cup Chronicles.
Okay. So how is it working with somebody for a whole project? How does that actually work?
It's definitely different than doing a solo project because like you may be 100% go on a record, and then they may be, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely a little different, but it definitely helps you work with getting out of your comfort zone and you know what I'm saying, trying new things, because they may be on some, all right, I'm on this, and the record may be good, so you're like, all right, I'm usually not on that, but
I try it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and then that helps you grow as an artist. You know what I'm saying.
So do you have release dates for these that are coming out?
The No Fear project, we was gonna do October 31st. We was gonna do Halloween, but it's a lot of projects coming out on Halloween, and we didn't really want to.
It's a popular date.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't really want to compete with nobody right now, so we pushing it back. We don't have a date right now. We're gonna do a couple more videos, do a little more promo for it before we drop it. The Kings record, we're gonna drop in maybe March
Of next year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my solo project, probably right after that, due like May.
Okay. So with your solo project, how is that one compared to this last one that you put out? Is it what can we expect from that one?
Well, on that one, I'm trying not to focus more. I'm trying not to focus on myself as much. I'm trying to speak on, you know what I'm saying. Usually I rap about like everything that I'm going through. So I'm trying to rap about things that's going on in the world and not just myself. You know what I'm saying?
Other things that people can relate to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how far are you along in that one? Since it's coming out probably like May of next year.
As far as writing process, it's like 75% done. But as far as like actually vocally recorded, about 25%.
Okay, so it's still like a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
So where can everybody find your music at?
You can go to EarlTheMonarch.com, or you can go to, I'm on YouTube, you just search Earl the Monarch.
You ain't gonna find another one.
You know what I'm saying? You go on Spotify, Apple Music, I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud, Earl the Monarch.
Earl the Monarch. What about your IG? What about
IG, Earl_the_Monarch. Facebook, Earl the Monarch. Facebook.com/Earl the Monarch, no underscore or anything. I'm not really on Twitter. You know what I'm
Twitter. Me and Twitter kind of iffy too.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't really fuck with Twitter like that.
I don't really fuck with Twitter like that either, man. I'm really just Facebook, Instagram,
yeah,
or on the website.
So, actually, kind of how big is social media playing to your, you know?
Man, keep it 100, man. I'm really only 26, bro. But like everybody like get an old vibe from me.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely did. I don't even know how old you really are.
You know what I'm saying? Like it. I'm only 26, bro, and you know what I'm saying. But like
I think it's the music.
Yeah, type
I
shit.
think it's the music and the message you have behind it.
But like, you know what I'm saying. I definitely don't really do like the antics as far as on social media. But like, I mean, that's you have to have a social media presence. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays.
You like, you know what I'm saying. If they can't. I'm really trying to get. I'm not gonna say into comedy, but like have more comedic stuff on my profile, because people like if somebody can laugh, they can lock in with you like way faster than clicking a link. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's definitely what I'm going for.
Man, shout out to Earl the Monarch for coming through.
Shout out slumpedstudios for having me, man.
Man, follow him definitely on IG, not Twitter, Facebook. Facebook, man, go to Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Earl the Monarch.
Yes, sir.
Be on the lookout for these, actually 3 new projects. I only knew about 1.
Yeah.
So 3 new projects that he's got coming out.
No Fear.
And that's going to be the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. That's coming out maybe November.
Yeah, okay.
No Fear, Kings, and Blue Cup Chronicles.
Blue Cup Chronicles. We're going to probably have to get you back whenever that drops.
Definitely, man.
And we're going to talk about it. Man, be on the lookout. Again, this is brought to you by fishscale84.com and Reneka at Builders. Head over to both sites. Links will be in the description. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay slum.
Be this chick like Tony Fowler, watch me tower over clams. Bitch, we showered in the greatness. I'm just waiting on the gram, baby.